Why do so many people feel inflamed, tired, and vulnerable every time the weather changes? Why can a simple cold leave the body exhausted for days? And why have humble ingredients like ginger, turmeric, and honey been used for generations, as if they held a secret that many have forgotten? Today, we are going to prepare an ancient, intense, and natural blend designed to support the body from the inside out. Stay until the end, because we will also look at a second warm and comforting recipe that can become a daily ritual. Before we begin, I want to wish you health and wellness always, because sometimes the most powerful answers are not found in rare ingredients or complicated formulas, but in what we already have close by, in the kitchen, at the market, or on a small shelf at home. Today's protagonist will be ginger. I just brought it from the supermarket, and to better understand why so many people value it, we have to look at its history. Ginger is not simply a root with a strong flavor. For a long time, it has been appreciated for its natural properties, especially when it comes to inflammation, the flu, colds, and general malaise. When we think of ginger, we often think of Asia, hot infusions, home remedies, and ancient recipes passed down from generation to generation. And it is no coincidence. This root has a very long presence in the tradition of natural care. The first thing I'm going to do is crush the ginger as finely as possible. This detail seems small, but it is important because the smoother the texture, the better the final result of the blend will be. If you notice that it is too dry and hard to crush, you can add just a little bit of water to make the process easier. Once the ginger is well ground, we set it aside in a container. This will be the first base of our preparation, but there is still an equally important ingredient missing, one that will give the blend that intense color and characteristic strength: fresh turmeric. Now we move on to fresh turmeric, the second ingredient that will give this preparation its deep color and its most special character. At first glance, it may seem like a small root, but inside it holds an intensity that is noticeable from the very first cut. Its orange, almost golden hue reminds us why it has been valued for so long in ancient recipes related to wellness, inflammation, and daily body care. To clean it, the simplest and most effective way is to use a spoon. We don't need a large knife or an aggressive peeler, because right under the skin are very valuable natural oils. If we remove too much, we can also lose some of those properties we want to preserve. Therefore, with gentle movements, we scrape the surface until only the outer layer is removed. It is a simple gesture, but it makes a difference. Have you ever wondered how many times we throw away the most important part of an ingredient just by preparing it in a hurry? With turmeric, that is exactly what happens. The part close to the skin can concentrate aroma, strength, and compounds that make this blend more complete. That is why it is best to work patiently, without wasting what nature has already put there. Once clean, we cut the turmeric into small pieces to make it easier to crush. If it is too firm or dry, a small amount of water can be added, just as we did with the ginger. The idea is to achieve the finest texture possible, because a smooth blend integrates better with the other ingredients and is much more pleasant to consume. Then we add the crushed turmeric to the same container where we had already placed the ginger. At that moment, two powerful ingredients begin to unite, one with an intense and spicy heat, and another with an earthy and golden depth. We mix well, calmly, until both form a uniform base. This will be the heart of our natural remedy, ready for the next steps of the recipe. Now we incorporate the next ingredient, garlic. Perhaps at this point you are wondering why add garlic to a blend that already has ginger and turmeric. The answer lies in its natural strength. Garlic has long been used as a powerful support for the body because it contains a compound called allicin, known for its ability to help against bacteria and viruses. That is why, within this preparation, it is not there by chance. It is there to make the blend more intense and more complete. We add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic to the container. There is no need to exaggerate the amount because its flavor is strong and can overpower everything if we use too much. The idea is for it to accompany the ginger and turmeric, not hide them. When these 3 ingredients come together, a potent, warm, and highly aromatic base emerges. Then comes a small but absolutely important detail: black pepper. We add half a teaspoon. Why is it so necessary? Because it helps the body better absorb the benefits of turmeric. Without it, a significant part of that golden strength could go unnoticed. Sometimes in a natural recipe, the smallest ingredient is the one that allows everything to work better. Now we add a little lemon zest. Lemon peel is full of essential oils and antioxidants. In addition to supporting the immune system, it provides a fresh aroma that balances the intensity of the garlic, ginger, and turmeric. That freshness keeps the blend from feeling heavy, making it lively and bright instead. Finally, we add a pinch of hot chili pepper. We are not looking for it to burn, but to provide a warm and active sensation. We mix everything patiently until the colors, aromas, and textures are completely united. Look at that vibrant hue. Even before tasting it, you can already perceive its strength. This combination begins to look like more than a recipe. It looks like a small concentrate of natural energy, prepared to awaken the senses and accompany the body every morning with a balanced, fresh, and deeply comforting intensity in every small daily spoonful. Now comes the ingredient that ties this whole preparation together. Honey. We don't add it just to sweeten. In this recipe, honey works as a smooth, dense, and natural base that envelops the strength of the ginger, the depth of the turmeric, the character of the garlic, and the lively touch of the lemon and chili. It also helps preserve the blend better and makes each spoonful easier to take. Before incorporating it, I prepare a glass jar that is completely clean, dry, and free of any grease residue. This step is very important. If the container has moisture or dirt, the blend can lose its freshness faster and bacteria could appear. That is why it is worth taking a moment to check the jar thoroughly. Sometimes the difference between a preparation that lasts and one that spoils lies in this small initial care. We place the blend inside the jar and add the honey little by little until all the ingredients are covered and integrated. As we stir, the color becomes brighter and the texture thicker. Look at that lively golden hue. You can already imagine the intense aroma coming out of the jar. Spicy, citrusy, warm, and sweet all at the same time. When everything is well mixed, our turmeric, ginger, and honey preparation will be ready. You can store it in the refrigerator, where it stays fresh for up to 10 days. There is no need to take large amounts because it is a concentrated blend. Personally, 1 teaspoon is enough. One of the most pleasant ways to enjoy it is by mixing it with fresh orange juice. We put a teaspoon in the glass, add the juice, and stir well. The result combines the strength of the ginger and turmeric with the freshness of the orange, which provides vitamin C and a much milder flavor. Isn't it interesting how something so simple can feel so complete? This small morning drink can become a daily gesture of care, especially when we are looking to support our immune system in a natural, practical, and easy-to-maintain way without overcomplicating our daily morning routine. Now we move on to the second recipe, golden turmeric milk. This preparation is smoother, warmer, and perfect for those who prefer a comforting drink, especially in the morning or during those moments when the body asks for something calming. The key begins with the choice of milk. It is best to use whole milk because the curcumin in turmeric dissolves better in fat and needs that base to be utilized more fully. We place a large cup of milk in a pot, then we add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. This will be the central ingredient, the one that provides that highly recognizable golden color and that feeling of an ancient remedy. Turmeric is valued for its role as a natural support against inflammation and for its ability to protect cells from oxidative stress. Next, we add half a teaspoon of fresh ginger. Here, ginger doesn't just add flavor, it also aids digestion and provides a warm sensation that soothes the stomach. How many times can a simple drink make the body feel calmer from the very first cup? We continue with a pinch of black pepper and a little cinnamon. Black pepper is essential because it contains piperine, a compound that helps increase the absorption of turmeric. Cinnamon, on the other hand, provides a sweet, warm, and pleasant aroma, in addition to helping balance the flavor of the blend. We bring the pot to high heat until it starts to boil. As soon as we see the first bubbles, we lower the heat to medium-low and let the drink simmer gently. This slow heating is important because it allows the spices to release their aroma and the milk to take on that deep golden color. Since we have used fresh ginger and turmeric, it is a good idea to strain the mixture before drinking it to remove the pulp. If you only use powders, you can skip this step. In the end, you are left with a hot, fragrant golden milk ready to enjoy, with a smooth texture and an aroma that invites you to drink slowly. And that brings up the question, could a daily cup become a small, constant wellness ritual for your personal routine? Freshly made golden milk is still hot and gives off a deep, sweet, and spiced aroma. When you pour it into a mug, the color seems almost like a sign of calm, a soft, creamy gold that invites you to drink slowly. This is not a drink to be rushed. It is a brief pause, a moment to listen to your body and give it something simple, warm, and comforting. Normally, you can prepare a larger batch and store it in glass jars in the refrigerator. This saves time during the week. Every morning, or whenever you feel you need a soothing drink, you just have to pour a cup, warm it up a bit, and enjoy it. If the recipe uses fresh ingredients, remember to keep it tightly sealed and consume it within a few days to maintain its flavor and freshness. There is something special about the flavor. The milk provides a smooth and slightly creamy base. The turmeric leaves an earthy note. The ginger adds a delicate warmth. The cinnamon offers an aromatic sweetness. And the black pepper stays in the background, giving everything more depth. Every sip feels warm, well-rounded, and easy to drink, especially on cold, slow, or tiring days when the body asks for gentle care. Ultimately, both the ginger, turmeric, and honey mixture in this golden milk have something in common. They turn simple ingredients into a daily care ritual. It is not about complicating life, but about bringing back small habits that can stay with us consistently. What if a single teaspoon in the morning changed the way you start your day? And what if a hot cup at night became your favorite moment of calm? Thank you for staying with me until the end. If you found this content useful, please support the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next natural recipe.